the Labour Party lawmakers, PDP lawmakers, we then now move to the ruling All Progressive Congress as the judgment by the Supreme Court, which has dismissed the petition from their superior, or that we stick to their political party and see how they can fight it out to make sure that they win it back in the next election. Welcome to Politics on the Wheel with Jay, and this is Elite TV. So now the election is over, the litigation is over, and it is now time for governance. Will the lawmakers move out of their current position to another political party? That is a question now that is being asked on the streets of the political happenings. We remember that in the past years, when the opposition loses its case, you will see a lot of defection from many political, many opposition party to the ruling party. Will that happen in this current dispensation of Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration? He is somebody that knows how to hold people around him, to his party. Will that happen? But the issue here is this. Just like Kenneth Okonkwo said, which I will bring you this video again, is everybody goes into something with an intention. And it depends on what they want. And it depends on what they want to achieve. If they go there for money's sake, then you don't expect them, to remain as the opposition going forward. But then, here is a video of Okonkwo in response to Labour Party lawmakers and other opposition lawmakers defecting, or party members defecting to the All Progressive Congress. Before I bring to you Peter Obi next line of action.
That a whole lot of people are in politics for different reasons. Some people are there to make the money. Some people are there to make the power. Some people are there to make the people. I belong to that category that entered politics to make the people, because the greatness I enjoy today is from the love of people. I cannot say the same thing with people whose intention is to make money or to make power. Whatever party they belong to, their drive will always be, where is their bread buttered? And so you should expect anything to happen. And until it happens, you would have to make me God for me to know the intent of man, which I am not.
Well, I certainly...
Peter Obi has not addressed the press. I have not said anything regarding the Supreme Court judgment, because he has already said something before the judgment, when he saw that it was going to be impossible for him to get his mandate through the courts. Where he talked about justices, strengthening the democracy, you needed to hold, the justice system needed to hold the democracy tight by delivering judgment, as it ought to. The next line of action for Mr. Peter Obi, according to Okonkwo,
my principal, Peter Obi, will always be my mentor. You can imagine a man that came in, shook the system, moved gloriously in. Until today, nobody has said anything that dented his image in character, in capacity, and in competence. That is the people's leader. So he has the brightest future. And when he calls us and tells us what the future is, then we will follow accordingly.
Then talking about if he will still contest for the next election. Personally, I believe that His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi will still contest for 2027 presidential election. But if he doesn't, who do you think will be that candidate that will drive Nigeria just like it was in the last election? Do you believe that Peter Obi can still, can pull the trigger and become the president eventually in 2027? Do you see Atiku Abubakar coming back again in 2027, that will make him, I think, the 5th or the 6th time he's contesting, because he did in 1992, 2007, 2011, 2015, a bit, 2015, yes, 2019, 2020. That's 6 times. So will Atiku Abubakar retire from politics or return back again to contest? Or do we see something like a merger where Atiku Abubakar will sit back as the political mentor in this case and push forward somebody either in the PDP or have a merger with the Labour Party and then push his running mate in 2019, Peter Obi, to go forward? Something that he would have done in 2023, and the whole thing will be different as of today. Do you think that we'll be having some surprises in that nature? What do you think? Because in 2031, the North will be crying for their slot once again. When the East, the South, and even the Middle Belts are yet to test the oil of Aso Rock. What do you think about all this? Let's have this conversation at the comment section. Please, let's do it to remain civil. Subscribe if you have not done so. Thank you for watching.
Constitution is the sole prerogative of the court.
So you agree with their interpretation then?
Whether I agree or not is not the issue. This is now the position of the law. And like I said, you can't take the power away from them. It is the power the Constitution has given to them.
Right.
They say, after reading this, this is our interpretation. Prior to this, such a situation has not arisen in practical terms in any election. This is the first time that a presidential candidate will be so unpopular that he did not win 25% in the FCT. That's why I said you may have had a constitutional government, but not a democratic one.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is their interpretation, and I respect it.